Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. I have a very quick question for those of you with experience with ball pythons. I am trying to scope out where in the room I'm going to set up the ball python enclosure and what desk I am going to use to build the enclosure for the ball python. So I'll show you what I got going on and what I'm thinking about for right now. I have this desk here, and this is the original desk I was planning on using for the ball python enclosure. And I was reading online and trying to figure out. So this is the desk here that I was originally planning on using for the ball python enclosure, and I was reading online trying to figure out what is the recommended tank size or enclosure size for a ball python. I got to a number somewhere around 34 to 36 inches for an adult ball python. This desk is running about 29 inches, so it's a little bit short, but it's 19 inches wide. So 29 inches long, 19 inches wide. I'm not sure if you account for that as well. So I don't want it to be too small, because the second thing I was thinking about, and I'm going to use this cup holder here, and I don't know how many hides you use for a ball python. For the leopard geckos we use 2. For the snakes, from what I see them using 1 on a lot of pictures I see online, but I'm not entirely sure if that's it. But you know, if the hide is too big for an adult ball python, and I need a really big water bowl, I mean, I'm cutting down on size, right? So that's the other question, is how big is the hide that is needed for an adult ball python? If an adult is somewhere between 3 and 5 feet, I mean, I don't know. So I don't think that fits inside of this, right? So if the hide needs to be about that big and I need a big water bowl, I mean, is that really enough room? I don't know. I did read that, they do well in small enclosures, but I'm fine giving him lots of hiding spaces, because this is my other option. I'll show you where I'm getting at. This is what I'm trying to get at over here. This is my other option. I'm going to be doing a DIY enclosing this for the litter box, and then I'm going to be doing something on the top side here. So I could very well use this desk instead for the ball python enclosure, and it's a little bit bigger. This one is reading somewhere about 39 inches long and 24 inches wide. So that, is a really big enclosure, but I could very well fit maybe another hide, and the hides could be bigger, and I could, do brushes, and I could have a very nice looking display tank, aquarium, whatever you want to call it, over here. So again, what size is recommended for an adult, but not just the tank size, the size of the hide. How much hiding space does it require for an adult ball python? So if you guys could help me figure out those two things, it would help me a lot with trying to scope out, which one of these 2 desks I'm going to use to build that, and the placement of where that desk is going to end up. So if you guys can help me out, I'd be very appreciative of that. Thank you. And that's all for today, folks.